Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my channel, welcome back to coin making method video 3. Before we start, I want to talk a little bit about my most recent video, which got a whole bunch of views, and I want to thank you all for that. Anyone who thought that I was clickbaiting, with the most feared hint, I honestly had not seen that before. Like the smoke at the bottom of the screen, I had not seen that before, which is why I put it in the title. And that wasn't the main focus of the title. If that had been of the video, that had been the main focus of the video, I would have put that at the very beginning or start of the title. And I said long shot Antonio Gates, which is why I did that. So, in today's video, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be looking at elites, buying and reselling elites. I have a whole bunch of elites here, and I've added up everything. From the last video, you can go back and look at it if you want. I had about 740 something like that coins, and I have 115 now. So we're gonna start off here. This first Jared Cook here. I wasn't sure about him. Actually, no. I'm gonna show you the filters first. So I go price crimped 70,000. All right, and then type elite. That's very simple. Wow, we have nobody coming up soon. But I would look at these guys. Look at everybody. Typically, I like to stay away from the ones that start 1,000 and there's a whole bunch of people bidding on them, and go for something like this where there's only one other bid, which means probably less people to buy against. I mean, if there's probably maybe 5 people bidding on this guy, which are 5 people that know that this is a thing, or that this auction is up, and they're gonna want to be bidding on it. Whereas with this right now, only one other person has bid on it, so they'll get informed from their inbox. So I look at these, and okay, so let's just say Mohamed Sanu. I'd search him. We'll go. First, we have to reset this, and we'll go wide receiver, team. Falcons. I don't really know how to spell Muhammad. Usually I just type the name. We'll go 81. And then we'll go price. Usually I like to go like this to see how much that is. And so we'll look him up. Alright, no auctions found. That's great. Next we'll take it up to 100k. See if there's any. Okay, there's only one there, and that's been posted really recently. So you know that you're going to be able to sell that guy for over 100k, which tells you how high up you can bid. You can bid on that Mohamed Sanu. Now, if the player's going for if he's selling buy now for 90,000, then typically you don't want to bid up past 80,000, because that way, if you sell him, with the tax and all that, you're going to be taken down to around 80,000. Also, I want to welcome all the new subscribers. We have 9 new subscribers or something like that over the past 3 days. So welcome to all of you. So yeah, there is tax, and you have to realize that when you're bidding up, because if you say, oh, I can sell this guy at 90k, so I can bid up to 85. Well, if you sell him at 90k and it's tax, you're gonna be at 82, I think, something like that. When you're bidding, sometimes when it's getting down to 15 seconds, I actually had this a couple times. You'd be bidding and you'd just be watching the timer go down, and it'd go to 0 and it'd go to minus, and it'd go to negative 0.1, negative 0.2, negative 0.3, and all that. You want to auction out, and you'll be under my bids usually, and just hit the refresh. You want to hit that refresh pretty much as soon as you place your bid. You go ahead and refresh, and you start refreshing and refreshing and refreshing. Sometimes you can tell that you're outbid, but it still won't say get bid back, which is that don't usually that's not a time to panic. Just hit the refresh a couple more times and then just wait a little bit. It usually will, like after you refresh twice or so, it'll say get bid back. I think it's like maybe when it gets under 10 seconds, like if you bid now like 5 seconds, it goes up to 15. You have to wait till it gets down to 10 seconds, even if the guy immediately rebids it. And takes it back up to 15 seconds left. Then I think it waits till it's like at 10 seconds before it actually says, oh, you've been outbid. And the worst thing when you're doing this is lag. I had this happen yesterday. There was a steal. There was a Hunter Henry tight end, 60K. It was me and this other guy bidding on it. He had started out with the bidding. I had bid. And then my game just totally shut down. He ended up getting that Hunter Henry for 60,000. And he can sell him at like 95K. So that was a really good pickup for him. A loss for me. Game lag and like the game crashing on you is the worst thing that can happen, which is usually beyond your control unless like you lose internet just from a bad connection. But usually your game crashing and that is beyond your control. It's kind of like fumbling. It's just something that's really disappointing. So next we're going to get into my options. I have 9 of these players. I will be talking or examining each player and tell you how much I bought. For pretty much each of these players, I wrote down how much I bought them for so that we can see here. So Jared Cook, he was a guy I'd like never heard of, so I went ahead and researched him, which I do for all of these. With this particular Jared Cook, I bought him at 70K. I was the only one who bid on him. So right there, as you can see, my earnings 85,000. That's 15K pickup. Andy Dalton. Let's see. I have to. I'm like looking. I have the prices written down. So I have like 3 Andy Daltons that I ended up getting. So this Andy Dalton, I bought him at 71K, and I sold him at like for the buy now. It was the cheapest Andy Dalton that was up was 85,000. So I put this guy up for 84,999. And in case you guys are wondering, I'm not talking about the one on the right side of the screen. I'm talking about the Andy Dalton on the left side of the screen. And so as you can see, I still earned about 5K right there. Next up, Jimmy Ward. He, as you can see, I put him up at 999. Was the current bid. I believe that was the buy now. It says current bid, but I believe that was actually bought now. And I bought him for 80K. He ended up getting bid up a little bit, but I still won. I got him at 80K. Earned 9,999, so that's about 10,000 profit. Right there. Next, we're going on to Zach Ertz. I had got him before and from a pro pack and sold him at like 80K, something like that. Just there were a bunch up. But with Zach Ertz, at the time there wasn't a bunch up, so I went ahead and sold him at 90K. With this Zach Ertz, I bought him at 65K. Sold him for 81. So that is a great profit. I'm not sure if that's my biggest profit, but that's 16,000. So it's a pretty good profit. I don't believe that is my best one. Another thing, when you're researching these guys, if you see someone's like you type in what I did, 95,000 buy now when you're looking up to see how much they're going to sell for. For Mohamed Sanu, there was a guy up for 100,000, but he had been posted within 6 minutes. 6 minutes ago, he had been posted probably. So not a lot of people have been able to see him and buy him, which tells you that he's probably going to be bought pretty soon. You can usually sell your player at higher than that. Next, going on to our second of 3 Andy Daltons. The Andy Daltons, for this one, I bought him at 60K. This was another instance where I bid on him and nothing happened. The same thing that happened with Zach Ertz. I bid on Andy Dalton and just nothing happened. No one else wanted to outbid. So that's 20K right there earned. Next, going to the second Jared Cook. I already knew about how much I want to buy for him, but once again, guys, there was some bidding. I ended up buying him for around 75K. Sold him for 83. So it's a good 8,000 pickup right there. That's really good. Adam Thielen, he is my best. He was my best. I picked up this Adam Thielen here for 60K, guys. Sold him at 80. Well, I sold him at 999, but my earnings ended up being 85. So that's 25,000, guys. That's really good. Next up we have Hunter Henry here. This Hunter, don't mean to hit that. This Hunter Henry, I actually ended up going way beyond what I should have bid on him. I ended up buying him for 80K, and like there were Hunter Henrys at the time selling for like 85K, but it's not. You want to make back your profit. You never want to take a loss. So I ended up putting him up, as you can see, at 92,000 instead of the 85K that others were going for, and he ended up selling. So we do still make a small profit, 2,500 or 2,800 coins. Our last Andy Dalton here, got him for 71K. Was a bit of bidding. I believe it went up from 60K. I believe with this Andy Dalton, we started at 60K, bid it up to 71K. 71,000, and then ended up selling him, as you see, once again, 94,999 coins. So we ended up earning 85,499. So this is my best method yet, I believe. So we're gonna go ahead and dismiss all. We should be above 800. So we're gonna go set. Oh, okay, great. So this actually ended up being like 120,000. So this is my best one. Those were all in one day. So you're earning about 120,000 in one day, and that was with me taking breaks. As you guys saw, I still had 115 coins left, and if I had collected those guys, like a couple of them sold like within an hour. So I could have go ahead and collected them, went back to bidding, but I was saving them all up for this video. But if you're continuing to do this, you can just keep cycling everything. If you just you research, see how you want to buy it. If you want to make a bigger profit, you don't have to put it at the cheapest one possible. I put it at like close to the cheapest, if not the cheapest one player on the auction. Or like for that Hunter Henry, I didn't want to make a loss, so I went ahead and put him up for a bit more. Still ended up selling, but like Adam Thielen, he was the cheapest one. It was just by one coin, because I believe, right, it was Adam Thielen, right? It was somebody I had a bunch of them that I sold for like 95 or 94,999, and the cheapest one other than that on the auction might have been 95,000. That's still one coin less, which people, if they're trying to pick up that player, they're going to search, they're going to look, okay, 95,000, and they're like, oh, this guy's one coin less. They're still going to buy it. Usually, they're still going to buy it. And that's what you want. If you want to keep cycling in the coins, that's what you do then. So that's going to do it for the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you all for watching. Once again, welcome to the new guys. I hope that you guys enjoy my content. I'm probably not going to be posting a whole lot for the next 3 weeks, as I've said in quite a few videos recently, just because I want to get that across. I had been posting like pretty consistently, just about every day for about 2 weeks. Now they're going to slow down for a bit. Thank you for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed. I hope that this method works for you. I hope that you guys continue to have a great day, or I hope you're having a great day. Continue to have a great day. If you're not having such a great day, I hope that this video helps you and helps you have a bit better of a day. Mr. Flash out.